Now, Mr. President, back in February, as Speaker McCarthy waited for President Biden at the negotiating table, the Democratic leader predicted the future. Quote, "The side that's unified has the upper hand." Well, it's safe to say that our colleague from New York was exactly right. House Republicans stood united behind Speaker McCarthy. They lined up behind the only legislation that addressed the debt ceiling, as well as out-of-control government deficits. They committed to the direct negotiations that I said repeatedly, going back to February, were the only way to avoid default. And they secured an outcome that confronts Washington Democrats' reckless spending in a serious way. Republicans stood united. They forced President Biden to do his job, and they reached an agreement that preserves the full faith and credit of the United States and starts getting its financial house in order. Along the way, the Speaker and his team notched important progress toward freeing American infrastructure from endless bureaucratic review. They put a dent in Washington Democrats' campaign to stand up a new army of IRS agents, and they slapped actual costs on the administration's regulatory overreach. But here's the bottom line. The Senate will have an opportunity very soon to pass legislation that reduces federal government spending by $1.5 trillion over the next decade. That's $1.5 trillion that won't be put on the American taxpayers tab. It's a down payment on more progress that's yet to come. House Republicans' unity gave them the upper hand. They used it to secure a much-needed step in the right direction. When this agreement reaches the Senate, I'll be proud to support it without delay.